Hi Gemini, welcome back. So Gemini, this is going to be your spiritual tarot reading and we're going to go ahead and get straight into it. Gemini, when I was meditating on your energy, I clearly heard to be the example that you wish to see in others. And so something about living by example or just the way that you're living, being an example to others, right? I heard teach through the clarity of your example as well. So it's like, Gemini, whether you're aware of this or not, right? We inspire other people through the way that we live our lives, or uninspire them depending on how we're living our lives. But there's something like inspirational coming through this Gemini energy. And if you're drawn to watch this video, you are likely a higher vibrating Gemini, and that means that you are an uplifter at the core of who you are. You know how important it is to not only uplift yourself, but when you uplift yourself and you can be that shining light that you are, Gemini, it naturally uplifts everyone around you, everyone in the room, the environment. And I know that you know this about yourself, Gemini. That's why they call Geminis the chameleon, because yes, you can read the room and adopt your energy to the room, but when you're truly in your empowerment, you dictate the energy of that room. And it's magnificent, and it's one of your best qualities, Gemini. And there's something here also about, you know, expressing yourself in a true and authentic way, right? And meaning what you say and saying what you mean, and that being really important during this time frame. Some of you could be connecting with someone that is attracted to your light, or, you know, is maybe even looking at you as an example, okay? You may or may not be aware of that. A lot of the times we are not aware of the impact we have on other people until later on in life. Sometimes not until we pass over and have our life review, but there's a ripple effect for every action, for every word, for every thought. And yeah, they're giving me the term butterfly effect, okay? As I'm seeing it's a blue butterfly in my mind's eye. So that may also be significant to you. So let's go ahead and get into it and see, Gemini. You have Scorpio out. Could be dealing with a Scorpio or have Scorpio in your chart, or it's just the influencing energy. It's very transformative, intense, passionate energy. And let me tell you, I don't know what happened when we hit March 1st. I think I've said this in all my videos, but something happened. Like a light switch went on for the collective. And like for all of us, the energy seems to have shifted upwards. So you might be noticing that in your own life, Gemini. But this is this is the turning point for a lot of us right now. Not just in our, really? Okay. They're wanting me to say in relationships, specifically relationships for you. I was going to say in life in general, but I was redirected to say relationships. So some sort of turning point coming in relationships. This energy talks about, you know, regenerating yourself and shadow work as well. Okay. So be careful that you don't, nope, didn't want me to say that either. Okay, so let's see what other cards we get out. There might be some shadow work to do during this time frame. Let me rephrase what I was going to say, right? Be careful about like self-sabotaging or self-destructive behaviors, or you could be like seeing that in another person as well. Okay, so take it as it resonates. So let's get an angel card, and then we're gonna, if I can, see what, yeah, Seven of Swords, holy cow. So I was getting the song by James Bay, Come On, Let It Go. He says, come on, let it go. Just let it be. Like there's something here that needs to be let go of or released in the energy. This could be you or someone you're connecting with. The Seven of Swords came out, right? If you're dealing with an air sign or specifically a Scorpio, there might be some deception around that or some like elusive energy that's coming through, right? If not, then this is just like, there's like, sorry, I don't mean to pause. I just want to make sure I get the message correct. I heard don't deceive yourself. There could be a fear that, you know, like there's like this dialogue coming through that's like, am I seeing this clearly or am I just lying to myself? Like, is this real or is this not real? And having a hard time maybe like feeling something out or someone out. You know, maybe a lot of like insecurity or like fear-based energy playing some sort of role in this. And I feel it coming from you, Gemini, but it could be also that you're dealing with someone that is having that type of mind frame right now. Let's see. So you have the Two of Cups, the Five of Cups, the card of Invocation. Jeez Louise. Six of Cups. The Tower. Holy cowabunga. I said cowabunga. It's from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Sorry, I'm just trying to lighten the mood because this is heavy energy, right, Gemini? I'm not trying to dismiss the heaviness, but I feel like at least my guidance is to not come into the dark or the depth or the shadow with you, to keep it light, because this could be a time period of shadow work where there's a lot of transformations or changes coming through for you, especially when it comes to relationships from the past or the ghost from the past, right? Like even trust issues creeping up because of prior relationships. It's like, be careful what you're giving focus to, right? And the reason I'm being guided not to go deep with this is because the more attention you give it, the more likely you are to manifest exactly what it is that you're fearing. And you don't want to go that route, right? Like, you want to give your attention to what is on the other side of fear. Certainty. And what are you certain over? How about yourself and your ability, right, to lead yourself out of any situation, Gemini? Like, rely on yourself. Trust yourself. That's the most important person you can trust anyways. It's never about trusting others and their motives and, you know, guarding yourself against that. That's coming from a place of disempowerment, insecurity. It's instead turning it on the other side of that coin and saying it does not matter what you do. It does not matter if you're being honest, because I trust myself and I know myself. And I know at the end of the day, I got me and I got my back, right? Now that's empowerment. And when you can be in that space of empowerment, Gemini, nothing else matters, right? And also, because you attract the reaction out of people that you feel most about yourself, if you're in a place of empowerment, those people will be inspired by that to be honest with you and to be authentic with you, right? And they're giving me the term, you can't bullshit a bullshitter. I don't know if that means something to anyone, but it's almost like when someone knows that they cannot get to you in that way, then they have no choice but to be honest with you or to leave you the experience. So there's this message about, like, don't be dwelling on, you know, trying to figure out if, you know, how someone really feels, or if they're being honest with you, and like manipulation type of stuff. That is not worth your time. It's going to deplete you emotionally, physically, spiritually. Leave the past in the past. Because if you continually think about the past as well, or some of you are relating something to the past, or like doing a comparison, like, well, I've seen that before, and did this happen to me in the past, that type of stuff, then you might recreate the past, right? So they're saying, let it go, leave the past in the past. That's where the big change comes in. And then the Eight of Wands is like, okay, after this big change, whatever this is that's coming through, then it's full steam ahead, and it's coming from a place of like needing to empower oneself. So let's see what is in the emotional space. Woo, this is intense. This feels like Scorpio energy right here. Some of you might maybe go watch Scorpio's reading, even if you don't have it in your chart. For some reason, I feel like it's influencing this reading. But take it or leave it. Okay, so Two of Wands. Oops, I did not take reversals in this deck. The Death card. Talking about Scorpio energy. I got the card of Scorpio. Chariot, Princess of Discs, Cancerian energy for some of you. There's a lot of water here. There's Piscean energy here too. Some of you might have a lot of water in your chart, or just be very influenced by water energy or emotional energy, right? There could be a lot of emotions during this time frame, emotions running high, that type of energy. The Two of Wands, the Death card, the Chariot, the Princess of Discs, the Seven of Discs. So emotionally, again, there's that change, there's that ending, there's that transformation coming through. Maybe after feeling like you were split in two is what I'm feeling. Or like there's could have been some, like a choice that needed to be made here, Gemini, or there is a choice that needs to be made. And it's like, for some of you, the choice is like, should I put an end to something or should I continue with this? And only you could know that and feel it out. But the encouragement is, it's okay to compare stuff to your past, but don't expect that just because that happened to you then that it will happen again, you know, because then you set yourself up for to re-experience something that you don't want to re-experience. So it's like, you're needing to use your intuition, but also to come at a situation from a fresh set of eyes, and to actually feel it out for what it is right here, right now. And that will tell you everything you need to know about which direction to go. There is potential here for something to develop into, something that is more committed or fruitful for you, whether that be career or a relationship, right? So I see a lot of growth potential here. Some of you too, especially if you've maybe felt like you wasted time on jobs or relationships in the past where it didn't pan out for you, the Spirit is saying, okay, that was then, this is now. Now there's something here that's different than what you had back then. And this thing, whatever this is, job, person, place, whatever, does have the potential that you wanted for in the past. And if you were to sit with yourself long enough and get clear with yourself, you would know this. I'm getting a bit... I've done a few readings today, and like each reading is so unique. I'm feeling like very insistent energy coming through for you, Gemini. I don't know why I'm getting it so intensely, but that's kind of how I'm feeling it come through. So what else? What else do we need to know here? Three of Cups, Ten of Wands, the Nine of Swords, Seven of Wands, and the Knight of Cups. So, Gemini, whew, this is why I feel that intense energy. Look at that card depiction. Nine of Swords, Ten of Wands. This is heavy. This is all consuming. This is like, whatever's out, I can't get my words out. There's something here that is weighing on you energetically that has the potential or is consuming you. Or you're dealing with someone who is consumed by you. okay? Take whichever side you're on, or both, I don't know. But it's just like, you would really benefit from, meditating each morning to kind of clear your mind, so that, again, you're seeing things through a fresh perspective. Because one of the downfalls, right, of running something through your mind over and over and over again is that it does start to change your perspective. It does start to clutter your mind and your third eye, which makes it difficult for you to see the situation objectively, or how your higher self would see it. And so the way to clear that mental space is to sit in a meditation 10 to 15 minutes, whether it's to music or a guided meditation or just silence, I don't care. But like, seriously, Gemini, over the next 7 days, 15 minutes a day. And you will come out of that energy, guaranteed, by the 7th day. That's funny. I heard it, on the 7th day there will be light. So it's like, if you don't do something about this mental energy, though, it's going to continue to perpetuate. So just FYI. There is something coming together here, though, and it's certain is the words I'm getting, and it has to deal with connections, relationships, friendships, or a person, one specific person. But don't dwell on the emotions of the past too much, Gemini. Like, let things happen naturally. Do not compare this to the past. So it's like, there is something new coming in the form of like an emotional connection, I feel, that is right for you, or right on your path, or ripe. They're giving me the word ripe. So something that's been kind of building up in the energy around you is now ripe, okay, or ready for you. But just don't let it consume you. Just don't let it consume you, right? All right, so let's get some Osho Zen cards out and see. Because I'm ready here. I cannot talk today. I'm sitting here like ready to talk about this all day. They're giving me a song. Talk about it, talk about it. But I also feel like some of y'all need to stop talking or thinking about something, especially if it's consuming you. Existence and patience. Wow, patience. Okay, so this is saying to be open, right, to new energy coming in. That's why they want you to get rid of comparing anything to the past. And patience. This is also my card of abundance, or the Empress. So it's a pregnant woman, right? Something that's been in the works. Gemini, getting ready to become ripe or delivered to you. And it could have been something that's been developing slowly over the past 7 to 9 months. That's the time frame, but apply it if it resonates. Your Law of Attraction card says, my life is about my relationships. You will never find yourself in a point in time when the subject of relationships is not an active part of your now experience. For everything you perceive or notice or know is because of your relationship with something else. Without a comparative experience, you would be unable to perceive or focus on any kind, or let me say that. Without a comparative experience, you would be unable to perceive or focus any kind of understanding within yourself. Therefore, it is accurate to say that without relationships, you could not exist at all. Isn't that crazy that you got this card and the word comparative is in it? So this card is saying, yes, as I stated earlier, comparison is good in that it gives us depth, so that we can decide what we want next by helping us to figure out what we did and did not like about a situation, right? However, there is a difference between comparison and dwelling on the past, or expecting something to reoccur that you did not like. And so it's like finding that fine balance there, Gemini, a healthy balance for you so that you can learn what you need to learn, but not bring that toxic energy into the next chapter or the next relationship or whatever. Okay. So, wow. I cannot believe that card came out with that on it. That's so funny. Intense reading. Zodiac signs you might be dealing with. Scorpio here. Scorpio. I don't know, but I also have Cancer here. Is that it? No, Pisces, Leo. Those are the predominant signs I'm seeing. Could be in your chart, the chart of the person or people you are dealing with, or just the influencing vibes. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it did resonate, please do let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to give me a like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram for more fun stuff, as I do go live there as well. Tarot Time with Dana, all of it linked in the description box below, as well as in the About section where you can find the donation link. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can do so there. Also, if you like my style, you can get it for yourself. My sister's online boutique is back up and running, avasophiaco.com. Linked in the description box below as well. Check it out. And otherwise, I am wishing you the very, very best, Gemini. And until next time, my friends, namaste.